What's going down? It's your boy Trey and I am back with another one. Today I'm getting into why I'm tired of reboots and remakes. In this picture you see are screenshots of reboots and remakes of movies. It's like 15 movies. Everything doesn't need a reboot. Just give the kids the classics. You can literally watch the original one. Why? Majority of these reboots and remakes don't add to the experience. I read that they're making a live action Powerpuff Girls for the CW. Everything that's animated doesn't need a live action adaptation. It just doesn't. I understand why y'all feel like it's fascinating and it will draw money because the animation was already successful. I don't give a fuck what Fuzzy Lumpkins would look like in live action. Some stuff is supposed to be animated so you can have things that aren't realistic exist in cartoons. The other thing I thought of is I saw CW's in a headline, and I know CW's target audience is young adults. It's probably gonna have a forced love interest for the main character. Live action Powerpuff Girls is already a shit idea, but they're going to add a love interest and make it like Twilight. They're gonna make them older. I read the article and it said it'll follow them in their 20 somethings now being like jaded or whatever because they didn't get to have a childhood because they were always running Townsville saving things. What the fuck drugs are y'all doing? Why are they human now? They're made of sugar and spice and everything nice. It's a kid's cartoon. It's meant to be funny. They would probably have messages here and there, but it's mostly just a kid's show. It's a cartoon. I don't need to see a live action version of this. Why? How it's so easy for all these reboots to get picked up, but young, up-and-coming black creators with fresh new ideas can't get picked up by a major movie company. I just want to know why. Nobody needs this. It's going to be them having these weird toxic relationships and Blossom's boyfriend going to be cheating on her. I really think these companies be thinking, has this been done in live action yet? No. Great, let's do it. How are they going to do a live action Mojo Jojo without being incredibly racist? Leave us alone. You have access to the original series. It's probably going to be on one of these streaming services. We don't need a reboot. We don't need a prequel series. We don't need a live action adaptation series. There's so many great ideas in existence. Sure, nothing's new under the sun. I really don't like these companies remaking classic animations and trying to make them live action. You have so much more freedom with animation. Animation really filled with a whole bunch of unrealistic shit, and that's why it should be left alone. I know reboots have always been around, but I feel like movie companies have been going overboard with reboots lately. Like all these reboots of classic black TV shows or movies. Most of these reboots stink, and now the trash reboot is tied to the original show's legacy. Lion King live action was trash. Space Jam 2 was trash. House Party reboot was trash. Y'all get the point. I could keep going, but I don't want this video to be long as hell. If you dig deep and look into why the rate of reboots and remakes have increased drastically are because of nostalgia and its easier way to make money. Remakes and reboots are a source of easy money because they ensure that people will go and see them. Nostalgia will bring the older generation that'll be like, hey, I remember this movie back in my day. They're making a new one. Let me check it out. The older generation will check the reboot out to compare it to the original one. If the older generation has kids, the reboot is a good way to get the kids into that particular movie. The combination of streaming services and the pandemic put a big dent into the movie industry. Yes, the pandemic isn't as strong as it was in 2020, but it still has a massive impact on the movie industry. You have a lot of people who would rather watch a movie on Netflix when they pay $16 a month than go to a theater, buy 4 tickets, purchase some popcorn and some drinks. When the tickets are around $15 each and the food is $20-ish. So for a family of 4, you could spend about $80-ish at a movie theater if you don't go to a matinee. Prices are different in different states and theaters, I know, before y'all come for me in the comments. Streaming services also hurt DVDs. So few people buy DVDs now. Movies that flop at the box office can't make up the difference with DVD sales like they used to. Now studios are more risk averse than ever, and that's why we get nothing but sequels, remakes, and adaptations. Let me know in the comments y'all opinion on the current state of the film and TV industry. If y'all rocking with these reboots or if y'all dislike them like me. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.